Welcome back once again, Spazites, to another LEGO Star Wars video review. Da, 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 da. I don't know how the Star Wars crawl starts, I forgot. Today we are working with LEGO set 75254, the AT-ST Raider, as seen in the Mandalorian television series on Disney+. Hashtag not sponsored. I have seen both seasons of The Mandalorian, and I love it. I highly recommend it if you're able to watch it. This set comes with a Mandalorian, Din Djarin. We got Cara Dune. We have two Klatooinian Raiders, which I believe a Klatooinian is a reference to Sam Raimi's words that are spoken before picking up the Necronomicon in Army of Darkness. Klaatu Varada Nikto, I think. Klatooinian may be a reference to something else, or it may be a pre-existing... Sam Raimi may have used Klatooinian to, reference Star Wars back in the day. I don't know. But anyway, let's get to the set. This is a really cool set. It does have one major downfall, and we'll get to that. But first, let's check out our minifigures. That's what we usually do first here. So we got our Din Djarin, our Mandalorian. His gun is made of 1, 2, 3 pieces to make it look like his long gun with the forked end. Unfortunately, he does not get a minifig head. Of course, through most of the series, we don't know what he looks like, but he does have the generic Mandalorian helmet, which is really cool. I don't think, the screen in the front is not clear at all. So even if there was a minifigure head in there, you couldn't see through it. He's got a cool cloth cape. It's thinner than most capes. It only just barely drapes over his shoulders. He's got a printed chest, torso, and legs. And his back is printed as well. Now, as you can tell, this is the older version of Din Djarin. I don't have a set featuring the newer one in his full fancy metal armor. I forgot what it's called right now. Sorry about that. And that's Din Djarin, the Mandalorian. Next, we have Cara Dune, who is another... She comes with a large rifle minifig gun with an extension on the end, which is generally a lightsaber hilt, very fitting for this series, but in this case, I think it's a suppressor for her gun. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be on there. She does have a big molded haircut. I think they've used that for like Wonder Woman. She's got 2 different faces, but I figured she's usually pretty serious and angry, so she gets the angry face. She has a printed torso and legs as well. Printed torso on the back. Let's take a look at it quick. Pretty nice minifigure. This is probably one of the only minifigures of her to ever be made, that will be made, because I think that the actress who played her had a falling out. So I'm not sure if her character will be returning for another season. She was in the first 2 seasons. Featured pretty heavily in the the second season. And we have our first Klatooinian Raider, who have what I think is the old Darth Vader helmet as a neck bracket, but it's in a different color. They only get one side on the face. They also get a different kind of Lego gun, also topped off with a lightsaber handle. And more uniquely printed chest and feet. And then I think our other Klatooinian Raider, who is driving in here, he may have the same... I believe he's got the same eyes. Oh no, he's got a different chest. It is made up to look very similar. He's got the same legs, but a different torso. That's cool. Okay. I like. Give us some changes, but I think he's got the same head. Same face. Let me take his helmet off. Yeah, I think they have the same face. And then he has 2 of your old school generic Lego pistols. Now on to the big boy here. We've got our ATST Raider. And it looks like it's been cobbled together. We've got our legs that definitely do not look like its original legs. So it was probably taken down just like they took them down in Empire or the Return of the Jedi, whichever one featured the Ewoks. And was rebuilt and painted up. Pardon me, if I sound a little hoarse today, I just woke up. I haven't been feeling very well these last couple weeks, so it's not the Rona. It's just me not being healthy right now. So apologize for that. We do have he can move here. He's on a ratchet, but when you hold it, yeah, it loses its ratchet if you hold it by the head. So the only 2 other points of articulation, and this is what bothers me, are right here at that rear knee. Those are the only points of articulation, and that just came off. I think that goes... I'm not sure where that goes. I'm going to have to reattach that hose. But yeah, this is the only point of articulation, and if you have it sitting... I've got to hold it with my hands. This is where I would like it to be sitting. Unfortunately, it's so heavy that it does not like to stand in this. The weight of it just drops it down, and then it's very front heavy that way and does not like to stand. Now, this is probably how it would ideally stand anyway, so that people... Okay, sorry about that. Quick cut. Randy called me at an inopportune time, and it shut my phone off, so I could answer her Facebook call. So anyway, as I was saying, ideally the character could... or the machine would stand here like this, so it could actually see down and see the people down below that it's shooting at. Really, ideally, it would have, screens inside showing the outside, but you've got these little tiny windows here. You do have some firing missiles here. I don't like to fire them because they like to shoot off crazy ways, but you put them all the way in there, they click into place, and then back here, you've got 2 separate firing mechanisms. You push this all the way up, and that pushes the button that will launch your missiles. So that's how they have the missile firing part done up for this particular set. Inside, you've got... Well, actually, let's look at the top first. You got a lot of detail on top here. It's really cool. You've got your trap... Is it a trapdoor? Yeah, you do have a trapdoor here, or a hatch. You have a hatch here for a character to stand out of. He's got a couple of bars he can hold on to here, which is really cool. A sticker, I think that's a sticker piece. You've got some vents. Lots of cute little details on it. I do like the set. I just wish these ratcheting joints on the knees were a little heavier. I really wish it was designed to just have more ratcheting joints. This is another thing I enjoyed putting together here is they've got a lot of detail here for like mechanical stuff. That's just a couple of paint rollers that are just empty. There's nothing there, and then a couple of other little parts, which is pretty cool. I really like how that looks. We got more stickers down here. I'm guessing those are some sort of fuel tanks or something. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's supposed to turn it. Whoops, what did I just knock off? It's been a while since I built this, so everything's new to me. I built it, played with it for a few seconds, and put it on a shelf and said, I'll do a review of this later, and then just never got around to it. We do have these that are posable and moving. They don't want to stay on either. I guess my Lego parts are already losing their grip or whatever it's called. It's a little disappointing. Just stay on there, okay? Oh, but I do like the detail that's put into it. Like I said, I'm just a little disappointed that it's not very sturdy. We've got another gun over here that can move. These are loose, but they don't really move. It's just a part of building the set. And then inside the cockpit, you can lift this whole thing here. You've got a gun back here. You've got just a mishmash of all the parts that are used to build these. These just kind of sit on a couple of pegs here, but even if you take them off the pegs, they don't move because they can't open because of this. But let me see if I can get a different angle of the interior here so that you can actually see down into the cockpit. Let me lift camera, point camera, and zoom in. You can see the that's all the cockpit is. It's just that. There's a little seat in there. Built out of parts. And the character's legs just slide into that little thing there in the center of the screen to hold them in place. There's no actual clutch. That's what it's called, clutch. That's the word I was looking for. Other than that, it's a fun little set. It looks nice on the shelf. You just got to make sure it's set up in a sturdy way so that it doesn't just fall forward and shatter, because that's when the bad stuff happens. When you get Lego all over the place, got to worry about lost parts, and yeah. But mainly I really wanted it because of the Mandalorian Din Djarin figure, and then when I found out Cara Dune probably wouldn't come back, considering how much people loved her, I wanted to have this minifigure just because it's really cool, and I thought her character on the show was great. I don't know what she said to upset a lot of people, but I liked her character on the show. So anyway, yeah, that's it for this video. I know it's a little short. Well, no, by now it's actually kind of long. Anyway, until next time. If you like my video, please leave a thumbs up down below. Comment down below. I always try to get back, or at least like the comments. Unless they're rude, then I ignore them. Don't be rude. That's part of my mantra on this channel, is to be kind. So, yeah, if you really like my video and you're not already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It's completely free to do and helps me grow my channel. And, as usual, be kind. Happy hunting. And goodbye. Don't forget to wash your hands, especially in between these nasty little fingers. And when you go out, please wear a mask. Oh my God, my voice is horrible today. Bye.